Hello again, chaps and chapettes. How are we all doing? It is lovely to see you all again, as always. Now, guys, there's a charity here in the UK called Age UK, and as the charity name suggests, they are here predominantly to look after the elderly in this country. Be it, getting around the house, getting washed and changed in the mornings if they're not too quick on their feet, meals on wheels, that kind of a thing, all the kinds of things that you need in your life as you are approaching your advancing years. Now, over the last few years, Age UK has brought some kind of project to the surface called Men in Sheds. Now, what this basically entails is, for one evening a week, elderly men, be it divorced, widowed, or even still married even, congregate for one evening a week in a space. It doesn't necessarily have to be in a shed, it could be in a rented space, a church hall, something like that. They get together, have a chat, hang out, and possibly make some new friends, and do some woodwork together and play, like model trains, the general things that men tend to do, elderly men tend to do. Now, to me, and possibly to you as well, that sounds like a wholesome, much-needed thing in this country. Well, you'd think so, wouldn't you? A men-only space for people who are generally lonely or feel isolated. Fantastic. Well, no. It has been shot to shit, as it inevitably was going to be, by, of course, the feminist, militant women in this country. As it's stipulated by this BBC article I spotted about this. Now, this is under the headline, "We put the pressure on to join Men in Sheds." And there's some old woman and a picture on the front of this article who looks like she keeps her poor husband firmly pressed underneath her thumb. Looks like she has done for years. That kind of elderly Karen sort of look. It started out as a gathering to reduce loneliness and combat social isolation among elderly men. Well, why in the fucking hell couldn't you just leave them to it then? Why did you have to try and infiltrate every facet of a male's fucking life? It gets on my tits, guys. Let me tell you, right? I am all for women's only spaces. I have advocated it constantly on this channel when it comes to changing rooms, bathrooms, women's sports, men infiltrating these kinds of things. I have been totally against it, so I don't understand why men can't just have one single place where they can be men, talk to other men, hang out with other men, have conversations with other men, and do things that other men should be doing, building things with woods and playing toy trains and shit like that. Like I said, all the things that you do when you're an elderly man. But no, they have to infiltrate every single aspect of what it is to be a man. That's why we have so many beta males in this country. Well, in the Western world, really. You see youngsters now, and they just look pasty and weak. They've got no bodily hair. They've got hardly any beard, patchy beards all over the place. They've got fuzzy hair, pink fucking t-shirts on, and they just look like a stiff breeze could fucking knock them over. It's a sad state of affairs, guys. To be a man in the Western world now is like, it's some kind of crime and you should be punished for it. It really pisses me off. Now, there are more than 1,000 Men in Shed projects running across the country where members get together, talk and learn new skills. But while many are aimed mainly at men, one group in Loughborough, Leicestershire, has taken the decision to admit women and members' wives. Member Brenda Needham, that woman I just told you about, the elderly Karen, said, "I kept asking my husband all the while, why can't we join? Because it's called Men in Sheds. It's not called Women in Sheds. If you are so incessant on joining a project that does woodwork and plays with model trains of one fucking evening a week, then make your own. Call it Women in Sheds. Leave this one to the fucking blokes. Jesus fucking Christ. You won't see her husband, will you, if she goes out to a knitting class or a crochet class, begging and pouring at her, please, why can't I go? Why can't I go? If she goes to a seamstress class or something like that, some sort of bakery class, something that women, elderly women in particular, enjoy doing. It's a women-only thing. You wouldn't get a man, well, unless he's a closet iron off, I'm not too sure, asking incessantly to go with them. If anything, they'd be saying, yep, off you go, love. And have an hour or two's peace and quiet and alone time. Because let me tell you, If you're living in your spouse's back pocket 24/7, believe you me, you will end up killing each other. The 74-year-old added, eventually they let us in. Eventually they let us in. After constant bombardment and questions and answers and knocking at the door all the fucking time. Let us in, let us in, let us in. No, piss off. Get back to the fucking local WI, where you should be. Eating lemon butterfly cakes, having cups of tea and doing women things, for fuck's sake. Eventually it became all the time. Now it's 50% women and we absolutely love it. Who's this we? You mean the women absolutely love it? They've infiltrated a man's only space? I mean, they've done it with golf clubs, they've done it with men only clubs, they've done it with fucking so many facets, yet again, of being a male. There's a woman there somewhere fucking yakking. And I'm not being fucking sexist, guys. It just irritates me that there are no male only spaces in this country. I don't understand why. The group which has been renamed Men and Women in Sheds, again, why didn't you fucking start your own? I mean, what woman? I don't know any women who want to sit of an evening and do fucking woodwork and play with model trains. It just does not compute to me. It allows them to learn new skills such as repairing and refurbishing furniture. Yeah, very womanly. And other household items which would otherwise be sent to landfill. The group then sells the items with £800 being made at recent farmers and crafts market. Karen, oh fucking hellfire, surprise, surprise. Karen Arnhem, 64, believes joining the group has helped improve her mental health and said she would never be interested in what was seen as traditional female skills. Well, that's not their problem. That's a you problem. You should find something that you are interested in and start your own group for fucking females only. It's not frowned upon the same anymore, is it? Oh, can I go to this class? No, sorry, it's females only. Oh, can I go to the swimming class? No, it's females only. Okay, fair enough. Oh, can I go to this woodworking class? No, it's males only. Right, I want in here. I'm going to take you to court. I'm going to do all this fucking other shit. Protest outside. Chain themselves to fucking railings. The whole shebang. You know what it's like. These fucking feminists get on my tits. She said not everyone likes sewing and baking. I think men maybe were a little concerned at the beginning because maybe they came here to get away from their wives. Yes, exactly. That's what I said earlier on. You spend all your time in your fucking spouse's pocket, it will drive you insane. You put two animals in close proximity in a capture, well, what do you call it, in a zoo or something like that. Eventually, they will end up killing each other because they're sick of seeing the fucking sight of this fucking people. Really gets on my nerves, guys. I'm not making much sense here. I am sorry. But we have done that. We work well together. When women were allowed into the workshop, men decided to keep a quiet room and a model railway display in it just for men. See, that goes to show it's been done under force, this. It has been done just to shut these people up. They have kept one single space, one room with a model railway in it just for men. Why? To get away from the wives, to get away from the women, if only just for an hour or two. I mean, Jesus Christ, I don't understand why this is such a hard thing to accomplish in the Western world at the moment. Bring back working men's clubs, bring back male-only clubs, bring back male-only membership for golf clubs. It doesn't have to be sectarian, so to speak. You can have women's side, you can have women's only. Well, it is. There's local WIs, there's local coffee mornings that women go to in church groups and things like that. There's so many things across the board that feminists and women can attend. But no, they have to infiltrate every single fucking aspect of a male life, banging on the door, screeching, whinging, let us in, until eventually a man's brain cannot take anymore. And they just give in. Give in to the whinging, give in to the demands, and let them in. It annoys me, it riles me. That's my video, guys. Let me know what you think in comments. I'm not misogynistic, I am not sexist. I just want to see a return of male-only spaces, just as women have got in this country and across the Western world. Thanks for watching. Cheers.